Welcome to Uncommon DevOps Wisdom by Uncommon Sense Consulting. Why is thinking in patterns so crucial in the world of DevOps? Well, patterns, much like in music or art, provide structure and predictability. They guide us, offering proven solutions to common problems. And in the realm of DevOps, they are no less important. Imagine a world where infrastructure as code didn't exist, a world devoid of the rhythm of continuous integration and continuous delivery, or CI/CD. Picture monolithic applications that never had the chance to be broken down into manageable microservices. It's a world that's hard to comprehend, isn't it? Now let's add a sprinkle of culture, the DevOps culture to be precise, that encourages collaboration and communication. Add to this the structured chaos of chaos engineering, the keen eyes of observability, and the broad view of platform engineering. These are the patterns that shape the world of DevOps, the patterns that we will explore in this video. Let's delve into these patterns one by one, starting with infrastructure as code. What does infrastructure as code mean in DevOps? Well, let's dive right in. Think of it as a shift in how we manage and interact with our computing infrastructure. Instead of manually configuring and managing servers, routers, and databases, we write code to automate these tasks. This is the essence of infrastructure as code, or IAC. Let's paint a picture with an example. Imagine you need to set up 10 servers, each with specific configurations. Traditionally, you'd have to manually configure each server, which can be time-consuming and prone to human error. But with IAC, you can write a script that does all of this for you in a fraction of the time. And you can reuse that script whenever you need to set up more servers. Now, isn't that neat? It's akin to having a personal assistant, but for your infrastructure. Infrastructure as code is the foundation of many DevOps practices, enabling automation and consistency. It's a game changer, wouldn't you agree? How does CI/CD streamline the development and deployment process? Let's delve into the world of continuous integration and continuous delivery, commonly known as CI/CD. This powerful pattern is all about automation, creating a seamless flow from the developer's keyboard to the end user's device. Imagine a pipeline. At one end, developers consistently integrate their code into a shared repository, triggering automated builds. This is continuous integration. It ensures that code changes merge smoothly, minimizing the risk of integration issues down the line. Next, we have continuous delivery. This is where each build is automatically tested, ensuring that it's ready for release at any given moment. It's like having a dedicated quality assurance team working around the clock, spotting bugs before they become major problems. Finally, the tested build is deployed to production. This automated deployment process reduces human error, saving valuable time and resources. CI/CD is the heartbeat of DevOps, ensuring rapid and reliable software releases. Why are microservices a game changer in application development? To answer that, let's delve into the essence of the microservices pattern. This approach involves breaking down large monolithic applications into smaller, independent services. Each of these services performs a specific function and operates independently. Imagine a bustling city, with each building representing a service. Just like every building has a unique purpose, from an office block to a cafe, each microservice has a specific role in the application. And just as these buildings can be constructed, modified, or even demolished without disrupting the entire city, microservices can be developed, scaled, or even completely changed without impacting the whole application. This level of independence allows for more efficient development, testing, and deployment. It also enables each microservice to be scaled independently, making the application more flexible and adaptable. Microservices offer flexibility and scalability, a key to modern application development. What does culture have to do with DevOps efficiency? And how does SRE fit into this picture? Well, let's dive in. The DevOps culture pattern is all about fostering collaboration and communication. In the world of DevOps, operations and development teams are no longer siloed entities. Instead, they work in harmony, sharing responsibilities and breaking down the barriers that once hindered efficiency. This shift in culture leads to faster problem solving, quicker releases, and overall, a more streamlined and effective workflow. Imagine a scenario where a bug is detected in a live application. In a traditional setup, the developers would have to wait for the operations team to provide logs and other details to fix the issue. But in a DevOps culture, developers have direct access to this information, enabling them to tackle the problem head-on and expedite the resolution process. But what about the reliability of these systems? That's where Site Reliability Engineering, or SRE, comes into play. SRE is about applying software engineering principles to operations tasks. The goal? To create ultra-reliable and highly available systems. Consider this example. In a traditional IT environment, an operations team might manually monitor and manage system capacity, but an SRE team would approach this differently. They'd write code to automate these tasks, freeing up their time to focus on more strategic initiatives. This not only increases efficiency, but also reduces the risk of human error. Moreover, SRE teams use a concept called error budgets. It's a brilliant approach where they quantify the acceptable level of risk or system unavailability. This allows teams to balance the need for reliability with the drive for rapid innovation. So in essence, DevOps culture and SRE are about people and process improvements. They focus on collaboration, communication, and the application of software principles to operations. These patterns shift the paradigm from us against them to we're in this together, fostering a culture of shared responsibility and continuous improvement. A collaborative culture and SRE principles are pillars of successful DevOps practice, focusing on people and process improvements. How can chaos engineering, observability, and platform engineering improve DevOps practices? Let's dive into these intriguing yet effective patterns. First up, chaos engineering. This pattern is like a stress test for your system. It involves deliberately injecting faults into your system to scrutinize its resilience. Imagine a shipbuilder intentionally causing leaks to see if the ship can still float. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's a brilliant way to uncover hidden weaknesses before they cause real havoc. For instance, Netflix uses a tool called Chaos Monkey to randomly terminate instances in production to ensure they can survive common types of failure. Next up is observability. This pattern is akin to a doctor regularly monitoring a patient's health. It involves collecting and analyzing data from your systems and applications to monitor their health and performance. Observability provides a clear, real-time picture of the state of your system, allowing you to proactively identify potential issues and bottlenecks. Honeycomb, for example, provides observability tools that offer insights into the inner workings of your system, helping you diagnose and resolve issues faster. Our final stop is platform engineering. This pattern is like a self-service buffet for software development and deployment. It provides shared services and infrastructure, enabling developers to independently provision, test, and deploy their applications. This frees up operations teams to focus on larger, strategic tasks instead of getting bogged down in routine tasks. Google's Borg system is a prime example of platform engineering, offering a shared, scalable platform for running Google's vast array of services. In conclusion, chaos engineering, observability, and platform engineering are not just trendy buzzwords. They are forward-thinking patterns that are driving resilience, insights, and efficiency in DevOps. By embracing these patterns, you're equipping your teams to build better, more reliable, and more efficient systems. Chaos engineering, observability, and platform engineering are forward-thinking patterns, driving resilience, insights, and efficiency in DevOps.